If you have never used a mini chainsaw, then it's time to give one of these guys a try, especially if you have low-hanging branches, if you have saplings, trees, or if you have fallen branches in your yard. You need to trim them up into workable sizes. These things are super handy. Now, this one was sent to me at no charge for this review, and in this review, I'm going to show you everything that you get in the package, and then we're also going to take it out and give it a test run and see how much power one of these little guys have. And on the mini chainsaw, you do have a chain guard. You also do have an oiler here, a safety button, and a trigger guard, and then an easy to use trigger. You also get two 24-volt batteries, and between the two batteries, you're going to get about 40 minutes worth of work. So about 20 minutes out of each of the batteries. You also get some tools to tighten the chain. You also get an extra chain to change the chain, and then you also get a small bottle to carry some extra oil in so that you can always keep your chain oiled up so it doesn't dry out. You also get a battery charger, some safety gloves, safety glasses, and a nice hard case. So I just want to show you quickly how to change the chain if you need to, or to tighten the chain if you need to. So we're going to pull. So what we're going to do is loosen this nut right here. And what this nut is doing is pressing this housing up against the blade, up against the bar, and holding that into place. Loosen that up. And what loosening that nut does is allow you to pull this housing completely off. And after you pull that housing off, you can see how the chain goes in there around the gear. And right here, you do have your little tensioner knobs. And to change your tension, you're going to use that little screw right there. And that screw is going to move your bar up, or it's going to move it back. It's either going to loosen it or tighten it, depending on which way you turn. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Because this is on tight and snug right where we want it, we're just going to go ahead and put our housing back on. Now, one thing that you do want to make sure of is that when you are using this and applying pressure on a branch or on a log or anything like that, your chain could come loose over extended use. And so make sure that you always have this tool with you so that you can tighten that back up if you need to. Now, the battery is going to go in just like any other power tool battery. It's going to snap in, and then it's going to pull out. So snap in and pull out. Now, the safety button, it's either going to be locked or unlocked, one or the other. You're not going to have to press the unlock to get it to go every time. See, it's just unlocked at all times. Then you can lock it when you're not using it as a safety feature in case there are any children around or somebody who might pick this up accidentally and hurt themselves with it. So that's about all the features of the saw. Now, I burn wood for heat, and so what I like to do is I like to take some of my larger logs that won't fit into the fireplace, cut them down to size, and then that's what we use for our winter heat. So let's go out to the wood pile and see how well this works. Super nice. So if you do have low-hanging branches that have fallen in a storm, need to trim them up for the fireplace, for a fire pit, or just to get some things trimmed up around the house, these little 6-inch mini chainsaws are definitely worth their weight in gold.